Okay, let's see what we got. Do my most recent play.
Right on time. Excellent. It's been exactly 12 hours since we administered the drug. I trust your dreams were pleasant, Big Boss.
What are you talking about?
Now please drop the act. I know all about you, boss. Or would you prefer I called you Naked Snake?
Sounds like you've got the right guy. Who are you?
My name is Lieutenant Cunningham. Until 4 weeks ago, I was with the CIA.
Cunningham? Fox Unit's interrogation specialist?
Ah, so you have heard of me. I'm honored, Snake.
And those guys who attacked me, they were Fox too?
Yeah, although we'll leave it at that for now.
What do you want from me? I'm retired from Fox. I'm guessing this isn't a social call, or you wouldn't have brought the goons.
Retired? Yeah, I suppose you are to the outside world. Don't worry. I'm not here to give you a new mission. I just want to ask you one simple question. 6 years ago, as a member of Fox, you prevented a full-scale nuclear war. You were hailed as a true patriot, given the title of Big Boss by the President. And then you turned right around and quit the unit. Threw aside your rank, your good name. Mysterious, don't you think? What did you see out there on your mission? What did you see in Grozny Grad? Where is the legacy?
You mean the Philosopher's Legacy?
Yes, the secret cache of funds amassed by the Big Three during the Second World War. Where is it?
If you're looking for the legacy, try the CIA. They're the ones who took it after the mission 6 years ago.
Simply apply the right type of pain to the right degree at just the right location. It's always been my policy for persuasion, and I found it to be quite effective. The CIA only recovered half of the legacy from the Soviets after Operation Snake Eater. And you know where the other half went.
The CIA only got half?
You can drop the act. You defeated the boss and returned alive, so you must know where the other half of the legacy is. And now, you're gonna tell me, Snake?
Don't have a clue.
That's too bad. Because I'd hate to have to continue persuading you like this, comrade. No matter. We have plenty of time. Sooner or later, I'm sure it'll all come back to you.
Wait. This isn't an official mission, is it? What happened to Major Zero? Tell me the truth, Cunningham.
This is an official Fox mission. For now.
Roy Campbell.
It is Snake. Or should I say, Big Boss. Are you the real deal?
You know me?
Are you kidding? You're a legend in the Black Ops world.
Black Ops.
What's a hero like you doing in a place like this?
Beats me. I'd like to find out myself. Where are we anyway? Near the equator from the looks of it. If I had to guess, I'd say South America.
You got it, Big Boss. The San Geronimo Peninsula, to be exact. Known to the locals as La Peninsula de los Muertos, the Peninsula of the Dead. It's off the coast of central Colombia, more or less directly south of Cuba.
Never heard of it.
You wouldn't have. It doesn't show up on any conventional maps. It's under Red Army control.
The Red Army? In Colombia?
In 1964, the Russians provided military aid to FARC, Colombia's biggest rebel faction. And in return, FARC gave them this land.
1964, the year of the Virtuous Mission.
2 years prior, the Russians failed in their attempt to build an intermediate-range ballistic missile base in Cuba. Had they succeeded in deploying nuclear-equipped IRBMs inside Cuba, every major American city would have been within range.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Exactly. In the end, the Russians gave up on the idea of deploying missiles in Cuba. But rumor had it that they were looking for a new site, one where they could build a base in secret.
And that place was the San Geronimo Peninsula.
Yeah, well, not exactly. Apparently, the plans for this missile base were abandoned before it was built.
Abandoned?
Due to détente. Both the US and the Soviet Union are having trouble financing their enormous military budgets, and they can't afford to keep waging the Cold War like they did in the 60s. Last year, they began conducting the Strategic Arms Limitation talks, with the goal of limiting each country's number of ballistic missiles.
Meaning no more need to build a new missile base.
Right. But as you can see, they'd already completed part of the facility. We were sent in to investigate what was going on. Before we could do that, they ambushed us.
They?
The Fox unit. My team was wiped out in the blink of an eye. I fear I'm the only survivor.
What's the Fox unit doing in a Soviet base?
Not a clue. I'd have expected you to know more about it than me.
I'm not with Fox anymore.
I see. Anyway, that's all I've got.
All right. Hold on. I'll get you out of there.
It's no use. I've tried over and over. You need a special key to unlock the cell door. Right now, you've got to get out of here. Head 5 clicks southeast of the detention center, and you should reach a communications base. I need you to call in a rescue, if you can.
Rescue?
You should be able to make contact with the States using the satellite uplink, but the circuit will most likely be monitored. If only you could use some kind of encrypted transmission.
Someone capable of receiving an encrypted protocol that they can't listen in on.
Any ideas?
I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, but there's one thing I could try.
Great. I'm counting on you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
It's been an honor, Snake. The name's Campbell. Roy Campbell. Good luck.
Oh shit. Idiot.
What the? Who's that? Oh! 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 Ah!
Hey, Specs, what's up, man? You're crazy. It's got to be like 7 a.m. there now. I'm only messing. I know it was pretty. It's not too late there. This game, it's okay. It's been I haven't played it in about 5 years, so it's it'll be some fun. Yeah, it came out in 2006. It was the only reason why I bought a PSP. Camera's doing the Patriots. The Patriots. Yeah, from MGS2. How many Metal Gear games have you played? I don't know if I can drag guys. Guess I can't do it yet. Gotcha. Yeah, the Patriots are like the New World Order, Illuminati of Metal Gear.
Oh! Oh!
I gotcha. Yeah, I've been playing these games pretty much all my life, so I know the story and play them over and over again, so I pick up on things I might have missed, and I'm just very involved with the lore, I guess. I know it very well. Oh yeah. Yeah, in MGS1 he does that a lot. But in the I guess throughout the series he kind of does it. It is kind of like a running gag. Not intentionally, but the fans notice it.
the?
Shit.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
Got him.
You heal up pretty quick. Quick thinker, too. They trained you well. You're a good soldier.
Who are you?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Is that a code name? You must be with the Americans. Are you with the Fox unit too?
I'm not with the Americans or with Fox. I'm just a soldier.
Just a soldier. Then why?
We're here to stop Fox Unit from going renegade. A member of Fox named Gene betrayed the US government and stole a top-secret weapon. He plans to use that weapon and the warheads in this base as bargaining chips to negotiate with your country. But blackmail's more like it. We're here to put a stop to it. Our mission is to free the soldiers of the San Geronimo Peninsula from Gene's control and capture the traitors in the Fox unit. I can understand if you're afraid of Fox, but we need others to help us free the Soviet soldiers on this peninsula. Will you join us?
You're here to save us? And you want me to help you defeat Gene?
What's so funny? You think he's been brainwashed?
Brainwashed? Is that what you think is happening here? A fine joke. But I'm afraid you two have it all wrong. Wrong. We didn't rebel because of Gene. Our country betrayed us first. We have stood guard over this god-forsaken base, unable to reach our friends and loved ones because of the secrecy of our mission. The climate was brutal. The meals were meager. We watched as our comrades succumbed to disease or died fighting the Colombian government. And still, we went on carrying out our mission, believing our efforts were all for the good of the motherland. And how did the motherland reward us? By stabbing us in the back.
You're talking about the Kremlin's policy shift. If the existence of this base came to light, the political fallout with the United States could fatally undermine Moscow's position in the strategic arms limitation talks that Brezhnev is promoting. That's why
We have no use for political rationales. What matters to us is that Mother Russia wiped this base from existence. But instead of allowing us to return home, the army erased all traces of communication and cut off our supplies. They sought to isolate the peninsula and make it look like this was all the work of a few out-of-control soldiers. We were abandoned by our own country.
That's why you decided to follow Gene?
Gene told us he would build us a nation. A nation not of soldiers, but for them. We do not follow Gene out of fear. He will deliver us justice. The only thing we fear is losing that justice. That's why we follow him, not you. You'll never be able to stop him.
Justice, huh? The meaning of justice can change from one day to the next. A professional soldier never brings justice into the mission. The only ones who need a reason to fight are the ones who fight for a living. That's what my mentor told me. Politics are fickle. They change with the times. So long as we remain loyal to our countries, soldiers like us need nothing to believe in. She died out of loyalty. Not to justice, not to her country. To herself, for the mission.
Your mentor, the one who taught you the art of battle. Who was she?
They called her the boss. I killed her.
The boss? The legendary soldier? And Snake, you must be Big Boss. You're the hero who killed Colonel Volgin at Groznygrad.
Prove your loyalty as a soldier. That's what the boss told me. I still don't know what she meant.
Prove your loyalty. Not to justice, not to your country, but to yourself. Does Jean truly plan to threaten the motherland?
Yes. Snake procured documents from a patrol station that confirm as much. If launched from this base, the weapon Jean stole could deliver a devastating blow to every major city in Russia. I know it's hard to believe.
No. I believe you. Not as a member of the Red Army, but as a soldier.
I appreciate it.
I will follow you. Snake, give me my mission.
Good man there, Jonathan. Here's my water. Use the mine detector. Gotta get this man some medicine. Ooh, the Mac 10. What the hell's going on with this camera?
Who's that? HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. Enemy side requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Bastards found me. Shit.
It's the enemy! Huh, huh. Oh! 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 Ah! Oh!
Shit.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Watch those hands.
What happened?
Get yourself up. Rise and shine.
What happened?
Continue your mission. What the hell's wrong with this fucking camera? Alright, where were we?
What the? The enemy's here!
Jerk. The camera don't want to work today.
What was that? What happened?
Nothing here. Do it.
Oh!
Give me your dog tags.
Oh!
Dog.
What?
What?
Oh!
Dog.
What?
What?
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Hopefully they don't return this way, but they probably will. Uh-oh. Well, I gotta finish the mission on the PSP because I hit the display button. So, it'll just be a minute. Then I'll pop the view back on the screen and continue going. I meant to hit the select button to get this guy taken to the truck. Oh shit, it did two at the same time. Yo, Rex. I hit the display button by accident on my PSP, so it knocked off the signal to the TV, and it's just on my PSP, so I gotta finish this mission, quit, go back, change the settings, and then jump back into the game, so it's just gonna be a minute. Wish there was an easier way to play this. I wish they put it on the Vita. I was watching for about 15 minutes. Oh, nice. And then I interrupted your viewing. I think there's going to be a cutscene because it's, I think Noel is here. Maybe not. Yeah, cutscene. Shit. The Patriots. Okay. Yeah, that was Cunningham. It was the part where the helicopter, the Hind or whatever it is flying overhead, and Ursula, Elisa, the same person. They see Snake in the room, and he's all like, "Huh!" Alright, hang on, I'm saving so I can reboot. I gotta put like tape or something over that button so I don't hit it again. The only time I hit it. There's like a zoom feature for this capturing HDMI thing because it PSP is weird. But this is what I got on my PSP right now. This wouldn't work for some reason. I wanted to play this, but just didn't work. I gotta play this one of these nights. PSP isn't complete without a copy of Police Knots. MSX emulator so I can play the 2 Metal Gears. Pico drive so I can play Snatcher. Yeah, Pixel Junk it's not working for some reason. This doesn't really work that well. Some games work. I played Star Fox on it without sound. Nestor J to play Snake's Revenge and the original Metal Gear. Master Boy to play Ghost Babel. This guy to play Turtles in Time. I got Resident Evil 2. Oh, thank you. Marvel vs. Capcom. Darkstalkers. Silent Hill. This is before the PlayStation Classic, so got like a bunch of these on here. The Essential Metal Gears. And there's my original copy of, I don't know if this is the Japanese copy or the English copy, or the European copy. Thank you, Rex. Thank you. Let's get back to the game. Oop, I hit the circle button. I'm getting used to hitting circle. Flip the switch. It might be. That's the first copy of Peace Walker I played because I played it right when that came out. It came out a month before the American copy, so and all the comic cutscenes had the English speech bubbles, so yeah, you could follow along. I even bought the Japanese Peace Walker off of PlayAsia when it came out too. Yeah, I was just about to say the Japanese cover is freaking awesome. It's all yellow and it's got them all like pointing guns at things. They're all spaced apart. It's just more like an emphasis on it's cooperative than just a single player game. So okay. Ooh, found a new soldier. So they did this little dialogue here before I quit, so it's like a recap, I guess. Monday? Why Monday? Birthday? Memorial Day. Ah. Not even I don't even know what day it is anymore, man. camera, man. The Patriots. All right.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Answer me. What?
What? I hate the method of stealing men for your squad. You gotta drag them all the way to the truck, put them in the truck, then go all the way back. Tell you, man, this camera, the Patriots. Yeah, groping is right. There's my first voice crack of the night. My voice is shot. I was doing a little voice work. Need some medical supplies. That camera, man, I'm just about to give up on it. What do we got here? I could use these. Gotta watch out for the doctors. Scientists. That's exactly it. Yo. No, I don't need this. I don't want to go in there because I know it's going to happen. Behind A. out of here.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol.
I don't think they're gonna find me in here.
Backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, they found me. I'm dead. Get in the room.
Damn it, we lost one. Select
That
the
was
next
Johnny.
rover immediately.
Ain't no coming back from that. Alright, how do I get to the heliport? Oh, this is the scene where all that shit falls and Gene's like, it's cool, bro.
It's the enemy.
Alright, fuck these guys. I'm out of here. Nice shot.
Help!
Help! I believe I go all the way somewhere.
What? The enemy's here.
Run!
The enemy's here.
Nothing here. There. That's where I go.
Just my imagination.
Just the box.
Just my imagination. HQ.
This is HQ.
What's his status?
We're currently reinitializing his memory
like the way
and
they walk.
readjusting his sensory nerves in the culture tank.
Hey, Johnny died.
By my estimate, it'll take another 12 hours, at least.
Half a day? He has to be readjusted after each deployment. Not much better than a prototype, a test subject.
My apologies, sir. The culture fluid takes time to prepare. With such limited equipment and personnel, readjusting Null isn't...
I know. That's why I brought along a specialist.
Chief? But
The escaped prisoners have yet to be found. This could be just the job for our perfect soldier. We'll roll out the tank as soon as the fluid's stabilized. Make all necessary preparations.
yes, sir.
Commander.
Yes, I know. Cunningham. Don't move.
Huh?
Commander! Lieutenant! Are you alright?
We're fine.
Please forgive me, Commander. Are you hurt?
Don't worry. Fate would never see me hurt. Now, lie still and try not to move. This man needs medical attention. I apologize for any sense of urgency. Please don't think for even a moment that I hold your work, or yourselves, in any but the highest of regards. This facility you are helping to build
For sure, Rex.
is absolutely vital to the strong roots of our new nation. But never forget that you, yourselves,
Maybe it
are
needs an
no
MGO
less
movie.
valuable a resource to that nation. A nation that will house the mightiest, most capable military ever seen by man. Warriors in their prime. We will end an era that sees soldiers discarded like tools and strike war from the menu of global politics. And it is you, soldiers, military engineers, who are her first.
There he is. It's the Specs. He's back.
And its fighting spirit.
It's 5 a.m. over there.
Such priceless resources need not be sacrificed in vain.
Salute this man.
So that's Gene. That voice.
Could be. Peace is an illusion. War never changes. Oh, I gotta find it here. Shit.
What happened?
Nothing here.
What happened?
It's going down. Good dog tags. Yeah, regret that. I don't want that. Yep, that's how he sounds. What was it the other night that was really funny? I kept getting hit. I think it was Peace Walker we were playing, and I kept getting hit by the helicopter or something. I want to say. I forget. That wasn't open like 5 minutes ago. Chaff G. Yeah, I'll toss these and take some Chaff G. What's the point of chaff in this game, aside from fighting Metal Gear? I think I was just in here. Oh, no, I wasn't in here. I don't know what that is. Well, specifically in portable ops, what's the point of the chaff grenade? Because I don't think there's too much that you can use it against in this. Pentazine. Ah, there it is. Gray Fox.
What is this? It's him.
It's her.
Can't you read the sign? It says do not enter.
Who?
You.
A kid. What are you doing here?
I'm in charge.
Better hope she's not a kid. I know what happens later.
You there, search upstairs. The rest of you, we'll sweep the prep chamber.
This way, Snake. Hide there, in that locker.
What?
Just do it.
Just do it. Okay, fine. Jeez.
What's going on here? The preparation chamber is for authorized personnel only.
Miss Elisa, are you alone?
Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
No. Is there something wrong?
We received a report that there's an intruder in the lab. Someone also reported seeing a suspicious truck nearby.
Well, there's no one here. Just me. And him. You're disturbing his sleep. I'll have to ask you to leave.
Yes, ma'am. If you see the intruder, please notify us immediately.
Yeah, they reused a lot of people, right? I used to have an image of
a little girl in charge of an outfit like
yeah.
this. Why did you
Let's
help
see if I
me?
can send it to you on
Don't
Discord.
know. I just got this feeling that I needed to.
And how do you know my name? Are you with the Fox Unit too?
No?
But
On the soccer
the
team.
uniform. It's not like that. When I saw you at the heliport with Cunningham and the others.
That
He tried
was
to
my
grab.
Sister?
Her name is Ursula. She's the one who's a member of Fox. I'm just a medic.
A member of Stars.
You're pretty young.
Well, you were out on the battlefield when you were my age, weren't you, Snake? Or should I say, Big Boss? Ursula and I were raised in an East German lab. They sent all the kids with ESP potential there to study them. My powers are pretty weak, but Ursula is different. She's one of the most powerful psychics in all the communist world.
Ursula.
Through special training, Ursula gained great power, but in doing so lost everything that makes her human. So much so that she can't even talk with me anymore. 4 years ago, Gene took us away from East Germany. He was on a mission from Fox. The CIA wanted to get its hands on ESP from the communist bloc.
And then you joined his little revolution.
Yes, that's right.
So, this is what you were calling the perfect soldier. Does he have ESP too?
No, he's just an ordinary
Shit,
human being.
can't find it.
That is, he used to be. He was raised in a special way, under very special conditions, to be a great warrior. He's incapable of emotions, or doubts. He's the
He doesn't know
ultimate
how to
combatant,
feel.
created with one purpose only, to accomplish the mission. He has no human memories. The only thing he has left are his skills in battle.
No memories.
Each time he completes a mission, he undergoes readjustment. Like this. Inside the culture tank, all 5 senses are shut out
Ah,
completely.
here it is. I found it.
Most men would go mad in minutes.
I'm gonna send it to
Like a
you
baby who's coming
on
into the world for the
Discord
first time.
Rex.
The perfect soldier's senses
Right
are
now.
honed to a razor sharpness. He can read the enemy's movements and learn them faster than
Or
any normal
not.
person ever could.
Come on.
What kind of person could endure that kind of extreme training?
Nobody, of course. The Perfect Soldier project ended in failure and was abandoned. He was the only success. That's why they gave him the code name Null.
It's from the Snake
He's a
Soup
lost
when this
number.
game was coming out.
He has no feelings and no memories.
Peace Walker, that
Not
is.
even a project number. Don't even think about fighting him. You can't possibly win, Snake.
You could be right about that.
Or you could shoot him now, but you'll have to go through me.
I'm no assassin. Shooting a soldier with her guard down isn't my style.
You're a good man.
Shooting him in the
Snake.
back.
I knew you were. Here, take this. It's a drug for treating chloroquine-resistant malaria.
Easy.
How'd you know?
It's time. Bring the tank out.
Oh, it's
I
time.
trust the readjustments are complete.
Sorry, it'll just be a little longer.
I'll send a man in to meet you. Hurry it up.
You can get outside through here. Head for the harbor. You'll find what you're looking for there.
You must be psychic or something.
More like
One last
Psycho.
thing, Snake. If you find Ursula in front of you, don't hesitate. Shoot her.
Shoot your sister?
If you can't do that, you're already dead.
All right, next time, let's try for a more upbeat prophecy.
Tell me, Rex. Mm. Skullface is a weenie, though. Why don't they just call him Jonathan? Just don't call him Soldier. He has a name. I have a name. Come on, Rex. Thought you'd know by now. Cobra. Supply unit. Need men. How do I know if they're good spies? I forget. Major. There's Venus. There's Talico. We got the perfect soldier or whatever they call him on our team already. Thought I had some serious dudes in my squad. Oh, I do. Like Rykov and Python and Whale, Shark, and Whale. It was Supply Depot, right? I already forgot. It was like, I need this guy on a squad. My squad's good. These guys are like, I haven't played this game in years, so like I don't know what I'm getting out of these guys. Like items stored away. I'll put him in a spy unit. Major. Raven. What would you pick for his other animal name? Penguin. How'd you come up with that? Dumb as fuck. Yo, I got all these spies. Fried the lizard. Delicious. Shit. All about that lizard squad. My doll, Mantis. Just that one team, 2 guys left. Alright, we're all set. Don't really have a destination, so I guess got enough recruits, my man.
What the?
It's really good, right?
What was that?
Hey, there he is. What's up, D?
What's that?
Huh? You writing for your channel, or you just writing for something else? Both. That's cool. You know, ever since I watched that video that you put out with Precinct 13, all these videos for that game pop up now on my feed. That YouTube algorithm is strong. It knows. It knows I need rations. It's gonna take like a week to get to the truck. Funny thing is, I've never even heard of that game before either. I like the smoke, I like the dirt. Most people. Right. Because it came out towards the tail end of the PS2, right? I think that's what you were saying in the video. I actually want to pick it up next time I drive out to Connecticut, if that ever happens. I'm going to go to a Game Exchange and look for it. Shit.
Who's that? The enemy's here.
Fucking key.
What the? Who's that?
Oh.
This
HQ.
is HQ.
This is patrol. Enemy sighted.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of it if I find it. But I don't know when I'm gonna go, or if I'm gonna go, or whatnot, or if that is considered a voice crack there. I gotta get out of here. I think I just abort. It won't find me here. Those fools. It's gonna be like body armor. Thermal, no. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Let's go do a mission. Yes, that's what I want to do. Oh, that's good. The oldest trick in the book. What's with you, man? Yeah, I had fun too when it came out. Actually, when it came out, I hadn't purchased a PSP yet. I purchased the PSP in 2007, just when Portable Ops Plus was coming out. You should have seen us in MGO2 with the suicide bombing. We used to do it with the gas satchel right on the back. Never really worked though. Sometimes it did. But yeah, I had heard of this Missing Link game for the Metal Gear franchise, and that's why I went and got Portable Ops, like I'm sure you did. You knew it was coming out. I think at the time the only Metal Gear game was Acid, because Acid came out for, obviously because Talico and Venus are in this. I think Acid 2 came out shortly after Snake Eater came out, so Acid 1 came out sometime before Snake Eater came out. But yeah, regardless, the first few games that I purchased for the PSP were Portable Ops and the original Acid. I later picked up Portable Ops Plus when that came out. Not too sure if I pre-ordered it. And then I picked up Acid 2, brand new, $20 when I went to go reserve MGS4 way back in March, April, or May of 2008, I think. That's what it was. I'm sorry. Acid was MGS3, and then Acid 2 was, right, 2007 when 4 was coming out, because it had those bonus cards for MGS4. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot. Something like that. Yeah, yeah. It had, well, Acid 2 came out when the FPS trailer came out for 4. Because of the super graphics, the better, if you want to call them better graphics for MGS4, with that whole this is no FPS, it's MGS, and then Otacon at the end is like sitting at a table saying yo what's up, and I forget because it was in Japanese and it just didn't resonate with me. But that was it, because those graphics are on the cards, the imagery. So that's one hell of a game. I want to play that now that I got this all hooked up, so. Yeah, it's like a $30 cable. It's PSP to HDMI. It's cool. It serves its purpose. Graphics look like a PS2 game, so it's cool. It does the job just to kind of play and have fun. You know, I'm not looking to soup up the graphics or anything. They make special USB things for that or something like that. Something along the lines of that. They do. It's like $100 for some type of HDMI converter, upscaler. Someday. That didn't do shit. Okay. Hey there, man. Chat. Dude, I have been chatting, but welcome. Man, chat. It reminds me of reminds me of that episode of The Simpsons with the hurricane, where it was Cat Chow and then it was Hurricane Chow. It's like Man Chow or Man Chat, Hurricane Chat. Dance for me, monkey. What? I think I have to get in there.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Someone jumped through the window.
The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
What was that?
Fuck. Oh shit.
What was that?
Snake vs. Monkey. I'll tell you what, I'll do that after I beat Portable Ops. So maybe next weekend.
What happened? HQ.
This is HQ.
Hey, how are you gonna make a call like right next to me and tell him?
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't there
Enemy
like a
sighted.
downstairs?
Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
It's the
Chatting
enemy.
nonsense. I really need this if it's medicine. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, that's what I need. Who puts a secret dock like in the storage area? Let me hide this. Let me hide this here, and at the same time, let's make it nice and bright so the enemy notices it or something. So yeah, Snake vs. Monkey. I've never beaten the whole thing. I've beaten a few of them. It's a shame that never made it to the HD remake or remaster or whatever you want to call it. Port to the PS3. I'm talking about Snake vs. Monkey. So technically I could play an upscaled version on the PSCX emulator. Maybe I should jump on that. I can probably try to get MGO1 working on there. Get a nice, nice looking, upscale, I guess. Wait, what? Rex, what? Is it gonna take me like an hour to... put guys here? For the video? Oh, Myers character. Man, I don't know my SNL references very well. I know some. You lack of the juice. He lack of the juice. Oh, you'd like us to end of the skit. It go on too long. Very annoying. Yeah. Man, I don't know that one. Like, the only SNL stuff I know is the Kylo Ren stuff. That's all I got for spies. Alright, we're going in. Should have brought TNT with me, but I don't think I need it yet. No, I don't want this guy. Oh yeah. Mad TV and SNL was like the Burger King McDonald's of sketch comedy. Is that right? Live sketch comedy? Even though Mad TV wasn't. I think the best thing that Mad TV ever did was The Sopranos on I forget what the on Showtime or whatever, where they bleeped out everything. That was funny. And you know what? Speaking about fast food references, I would say Portable Ops is like the Wendy's breakfast of all the fast food chains that serve breakfast. Mainly because nobody knows that Wendy's serves breakfast and nobody knows that Portable Ops is a game. And like Taco Bell's like the Peace Walker. Because you kind of know, oh yeah, that's right. Taco Bell has breakfast. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that Deborah Wilson was Crying Wolf. Yeah, Wendy's does have breakfast. I just found out like a couple days ago. Well, last week, 2 weeks ago. within the quarantine, I found out. It was very okay. It seems like it would be very okay. Even though that Wendy's, I think, is one of the better fast food chains, but that's subjective. Yeah, I would say they're my favorite too. Spicy chicken sandwich. The new barbecue sauce sucks though. Big time. I guess it, I don't even know if it's new anymore. It's been around for a few months, but it's not good. Operation Diversion, just as significant as Operation Snake Eater. Holy. We have located the culture tank that houses the child soldier. Just I know it's talking about Noel or Gray Fox or whatever, but like I think it's just Chico, like Chico lying in this chamber. It's Chico. Ooh. I think we need to go to town. Got a lot of TNT. I like how you can blend in this game, be like a spy. should have got his own game. Roy Campbell. Where he fights in Metal Gear. Is that it? I just do this? Oh. How do I blow that up?
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra
Shit,
caution.
they found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
What happened?
What happened? I can find one more. Well, Metal Gear 2 is canon, so. Back at the truck. Mosquito. Zika virus. It'd be great if we got another Metal Gear game, period. And they brought back everybody but Kojima. Something new, something fresh, something different. Chicken fox or chicken pox. I'm always thinking about it. I'm thinking about a lot of projects that I want to get. Oh shit.
Who's that?
Just a moment.
Help me! HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
I wasn't even near that guy.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
It's like an hour. All right. Anyway, yeah. Definitely thinking about it. Working on a small project right now that I don't want to reveal too much about, but I already sent you some of it. So, I mean, if you listen to that entire audio file, you'd probably understand what the project is. But slowly but surely getting this Metal Gear project underway. Been in touch with a Roy Campbell, potentially. I don't know if he's going to deliver the lines or not, but we'll see. And then we got most of the audio done with that and half of the footage for it. And once I get the Campbell stuff, I'm putting up a trailer. So that'll look out for that soon. And then Babel's next, and then after that, I'd be open to doing this Mercenary War. Just a lot of planning. But I gotta take a lot of notes and see where I want to take the story, how I want to tell it, what do I need to tell or whatever. So. End rambling, I guess. It is a lot of work, and I think what's kind of cool about it, as I've learned throughout the years of making these machinimas, is that the more work you put into it, the better the project is, and the more I'm proud of it. At least, I mean, I'm proud of everything I do. Even the crappy movies we've put out in the past. I mean, they're crappy looking back at it, mainly because I had no idea what I was doing, and it was pretty much just an experiment. So that's kind of cool when you look at it in that retrospective. But I feel like the more detail I put into these movies, whether they're a 45 minute to hour long movie, or they're just a simple 5-minute scene, I feel like if there's more effort put into it, the better it's going to be. Not to sound redundant, because I keep repeating myself, but that's pretty much the point I'm trying to make. So the idea is I don't want to half-ass it, because if I do that and I don't put out something good, I feel like I'd be letting myself down, because I just want to get better and better, and I want to attract the broader audience to come in and be like, oh wow, I never knew this guy existed, and he makes these good movies. And then it's something I can be proud of, to know that it has gathered recognition, and it's enjoyed by Metal Gear fans, because that's what the movies appeal to. They appeal to the Metal Gear fan that want that Metal Gear content, that, it's like, oh, I want a remake of this, or I want a remake of that. It's in a sense, it's not quite a remake, but it's like a modernizing of previous games that have never had a full voice acting cast, updated graphics and whatnot, and so. Remaster. Let's do that. No place to hide. Oh, I know where the ammo thing is. It's in that little shack. This should be easy. Excuse me.
Who's that? Oh!
Come back, you.
Oh,
Oh, they know where I am anyway. Fucking son of a bitch.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Just slowly plant that TNT.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Excuse me.
Acknowledged. Sending.
Blew his ass out of there. Truck's right there. My camera. I gotta get a better camera, man. It does it. It's the PS3 Move camera, and it's the only thing I have that I can use as a webcam at the moment. I'm pretty sure I can use my Canon video camera because I think it has an HDMI output. You can plug the cable in and you can run it to whatever. But I don't know. I haven't really made an effort to try it out. So. Oh, because of the explosion? It's just like it set off my camera too. I think someday I'll get a better camera and a green screen so I can blend in with my video, so I can be like part of the game. So I'm talking with a lot of hand signals, you know. If you only knew what it was like in this room about like a few hours ago with the arm gestures and movements and trying. So I just kind of got in the habit of doing hand movements today and arm movements and acting like a maniac, I guess, to some extent. East Side. Yeah, I gotta do Police Knots and Zone of the Enders and Snatcher, I guess. So maybe what I'll do, because I'm not gonna beat this tonight, so this will carry into next weekend. Friday, I guess I'll do Friday night to beat the rest of this, and Saturday Snake versus Monkey, and then the following week we'll do Police Knots. So we'll do it like 2 weeks from now. We'll do a little Police Knots. I wonder if I should play it on the PSP because I have it on here. So I get a feeling that PS Classic is just gonna crash. What, Police Knots? I've beaten that game so many times. Or are you talking about Snake versus Monkey? You weren't feeling it? Pretty googly moogly was off. What's your gripe on it? How did I do it? Which version did you play it in English? Okay. So when it came out, I want to say it was like what, like 10 years ago? Like it was patched. I had it put on the PSP, and I played it on there, and I just played a little bit at a time. I love that game. It's probably one of my favorites because I like the whole space theme and everything. I like the look of the characters, the story, the twist. So it was like Coma meets Lethal Weapon meets Outer Space. Takes like a half an hour just to check your answering machine. It's really funny because you play the PSN version. I never picked it up on the PSN. It takes a half an hour to get off the freaking space shuttle. But I think once you make it into the second and third act, the game is like a little bit more enjoyable, I think. Though you do have to investigate everything. You got to look at every detail, which is a pain in the ass. Unlike Snatcher, where it was pretty simple as far as the choices that you had. Yeah, my physical copies, I got my PlayStation copy on the shelf, and then my Saturn version is in my closet, so I don't touch them. I don't touch any of the games really anymore, except for if I really need to. But then again, I always really need to. So yeah, I guess I do use my discs all the time. I mean, I constantly still use my MGS4. For a while I didn't, mainly because I never really played the game and I was just playing MGO2 on custom firmware. But now, since I got 2 PlayStations and I find myself to be in acting roles now in my own movies, I use my MGS4 disc quite a bit. I like what you did there with the knot. I agree with that statement. I think Snatcher has aged better than Police Knots, but I think mainly because Police Knots is a Japanese release exclusive to... Yeah, I know the camera's out. It's the Patriots. The Police Knots is more of a... it's a Japanese title. I don't think it was really meant to be released worldwide. Snatcher, it had its American port, and you had Blostein do the localization, so it kind of, I don't know, it is a little bit more, I guess I want to say transparent, but I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know, it's comprehensible to an American audience, maybe. Patriots. Get that intel. Find what you're looking for. Ah, interesting. Are you going to make Police Knots references? Or should we just wait and be surprised by the video? Whoa! Why did you pop out of a box? Mind your business. Or worry about yourself. I just gotta get on the boat, right? Death Stranding is trash, but I don't know. If given the opportunity, if I borrowed the game, I would play it just to see how it's like. But I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase, rent, or find the game. Waste your damn time. The game. That's Death Stranding.
Freeze! Yankee dog. Keep your filthy paws off my collection. Well, if it isn't Colonel Skaronsky. I'd heard you were on the run. But to think a base commander such as yourself would be caught hiding in a place like
Shut
this.
up! You think you scoundrels can just do as you please in my base? As soon as my reinforcements arrive from Russia, we will crush you like the vermin you are. We will teach you whose base this really is. The same goes for that bastard Gene as well.
Pathetic. Is it hard being an officer, that is, when no one follows your orders?
Silence!
Let me just check my voicemail.
Ah!
Insert disc
What
two.
are you? You're a monster.
You try to kill a man
When does that happen?
and call him monster? Such crude behavior.
Damn it. Ah! Ah! My arm!
I'd heard an intruder was lurking about here. And here I find I've come all this
My
way
hand.
for nothing. I'd been hoping to see the face of an old friend. Wasn't I? Snake? My raison d'etre.
Ah!
You're not worth killing.
Damn that line.
Can't have you wandering around like this. There. That should hold you.
How dare you put me in a
He
cage
did the
like
thing.
a cow?
Be quiet. The lock should melt sometime before you starve to death.
What a coincidence.
Best to save your strength.
Ah!
Python, you're alive.
Who's there? Have you come back to kill me, Yankee dog? Guards, to my side! Eliminate the intruder! This is a direct order from Colonel Skaronsky!
He's lost
You're
it.
not the same man as before. Do not worry. My orders fall upon deaf ears anyway. 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks since that whelp Gene arrived here.
Welp?
And in those 4 weeks, everything has changed.
Aren't there any soldiers still loyal to you?
You must be joking. Wouldn't you like to know how in just 4 weeks, that man was able to bring the entire peninsula under his control?
He announced he was building a mercenary
I heard
nation,
that
right?
Death Stranding was a disappointment and a failure
Mercenary nation. Preposterous.
regarding sales and whatnot. Picks up for $4 in a bargain bin. Yeah.
His methods are simpler. His tools lie deep in the hearts of all men. Greed, and that which lays beneath it. Fear. He simply reaches beyond the impenetrable wall that guards men's hearts, and then strikes! Strikes at their most vulnerable point. Fear. Yes, fear. Fear.
The fear.
Fear that man brought with him. That puny weapon you carry is harmless. You have terrible that man truly is.
I guess you would say Death Stranding was a commercial failure.
Lavochkin, LA-5. What's a World War II fighter doing here?
It's a part of my collection. Once the king of Russian fighters, it could hold its own against the Focke-Wulf and the Messerschmitt.
Were you a fighter pilot?
Indeed I was. Yes, a fighter. If only I had a MiG. Or a Sukhoi. I would riddle Gene's body with holes this very day. Somebody! Anybody! Bring me a plane! A plane!
What's so funny? What a weirdo. What if it's not? Wait a... Water shut off 3 months ago. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm confused. Oh. You know, I just played the intro like a few weeks ago just to test it out, and I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I guess it does have some unnecessary things in there. Like, oh, that's that newspaper article of when they landed on Mars. It's like, all right, man. That's my gun. Yes, it is. It's got a good soundtrack. This guy, stop calling me. It's a ghost. Brother Steve is here. Have to see a real fight in that chat over a crappy game. I wonder if I should fight Python with Python when it happens. New MGO2 stuff? What exactly? What exactly did you hear? Is it on Reddit? Did I miss something? Now I'm curious. Oh, new fully working map for MGO. Oh, that's for MGO3. That's what that news is. It's like some kind of map maker. Nitroid. I very rarely go on Twitter these days, so I don't really know what's going on. I've kind of like removed myself from all social media for the most part. Let's see what Nitroid had to say. The talented Save MGO crew has made a shift towards revising aspects of the original game with the intent on improving it, which I fundamentally disagree with. Unfortunately, I can no longer vocally support this project. Just to be clear, if you share my concern, please share it with MGO and Gigahertz Gangster in a mature and thoughtful way. Do not, under any circumstances, harass the development team despite my disagreement with them. They have done phenomenal work on bringing MGO back to life. Well, of course, I mean, it's not really an older generation that plays it these days. It's definitely a younger, new generation. So let's see what they wanted to do. Show what's possible. There's more to come in the future. Enjoy. Let's see, title screen. Added save MGO splash screen. Disabled the others. Replace the title screen with the blue version. Replace the BGM with the Japanese. Oh, what did they do? Oh, never mind. I saw disable snow effects and I thought they did it to Icebound. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Disabled the snow effects in Groznygrad, huh? Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Disable the motion blur. That would come in handy filming. I don't know. You know what's funny? The old version to save MGO, like the custom firmware, had a blue screen, had like a different screen than the standard MGO screen. So I mean, I don't really see what the big deal is. I don't know. I think changing MGO2 into something different is good because it's going to add variety to it and something different, and it's just evolving the game. I mean, I don't know. I've played MGO2 religiously, so I guess it's nice to see something different because I've already lived through the nostalgia of returning to the game and playing it for at least 2 to 3 years so far. So to see something different is kind of cool. You know, I do think a lot of this maybe should be optional. Like in the options, you can disable the motion blur, sand effects on Brown Town and Midtown, snow effects on Groznygrad, flying trash. I don't know. It doesn't really bother me so much, but Nitroid is more of a I forget what the term is when you call somebody where they just like the old shit. And it's an emphasis on the R, so it's a capital R, Nierto. So the controversy is changing stuff instead of preserving the original. No, man, it's cool. I prefer everybody chatting because if nobody's chatting, I just sit here and I be quiet. So I don't really know what to say. I'm not really much of a talker on my own. So I like to chat with everybody. So dude, feel free, man. If you got something to say it in the chat. If you want to have a conversation, I'm here for it, man. You know. Words. Raison Nierto. I think I'm gonna make a MGO character and name him that. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I do have a character named Nierto because he was hosting like a while back, and I just joined the room as Nierto. I like Raison Nierto better. What Nitroid would be? He'd be, I guess, conservative. I'm losing my voice. He'd be conservative. Yeah, I can't even say conservative. I'm losing it. He'd be conservative, but I'm trying to think of the word where when you don't want something to change and you want it to stay the way it is. Raison Brain Crunch. How many more can you come up with? Like, specs, man. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't even know where I gotta go. People that don't like change are normally old. The thing with Nitroid is that he like archives Metal Gear stuff. So like he collects and he wants to preserve everything the way it is so that it can be shared in the future. It can be passed on. Kind of like how I had the last track ever to be pulled from a PS3 and saved, the Chair Race song that you can download on MGS4 and put it on your iPod. And we pulled it off my system so that it can be put onto the server and downloaded if you wanted. You connect to the IP and or the DNS or whatever, and you can download off of Save MGO for your MGS4 file. And it's fluff, Rex. Just find Nitroid on Twitter. He made a post about it. But Nitroid wanted to pull that file and put it on his website like he wants to do with a lot of old Metal Gear content and podcasts and images, and he wants to take it all and save it so that it's preserved, or yeah, I guess, you know, it's kind of like he wants a like a museum for online digital content so that it doesn't get lost. And I think that changing something like Metal Gear Online, he sees as a way of losing. Trying to find the right words to kind of explain it. I guess it just changes it, and it's kind of like there's a book. I didn't read it, but I've read about it. It's a post-apocalyptic book where there's a tribe of people and they survive, and it's the older generation trying to teach the younger generation how to use tools and whatnot, and the younger generation really doesn't care what the older generation wants to teach them, and they start taking like tools like a hammer, and instead of using it as a hammer, they use it as like a digging tool or something instead, because they want to rebel against the adults. But like I said, it's just mainly MGO players want change on MGO. They want something different because it's been over a decade and there is no new MGO2 content. So players want something different. They want something they can enjoy, something fresh. So I totally understand why they want to do all that. And I totally understand where Nitroid is coming from, wanting to preserve all of it. But you know, I'm all for the change because it just makes filming new movies on the same old maps with the same old gear tiring, because I just want something fresh and new, a different perspective. Even though I guess I can go and make movies on a different game like MGO3, but I enjoy MGO2 because I think you can be a little bit more creative on the platform. So to see them do something new is cool. I think it's cool, but I do, like I said a million times, I do understand where Nitroid's coming from. I felt like I just rambled and repeated everything I was trying to say, but you know. But that's how I see it, man. It's, you know, it is what it is. I can't say that 10 years from now I'll still be playing MGO and really kind of being attached to the game. I would hope I'd move on at some point, I guess, in the future. And just kind of stay away from MGO. I mean, I don't even play the game anymore that much, so I can't say that, you know, it's whatever. I mean, it's just like Rex said, it's just getting a little fluff. So like cosmetically, it's changing, but as long as the game modes stay the same, as long as team sneaking is team sneaking, and bomb mission is bomb mission, I don't think it's really going to matter. but if they were to do some changes like take the snowfall away and the wind from Icebound Inferno, that's something different, because really that's like removing a piece of the map, because it's designed around the snowstorm. Because if they take that out of Icebound, then it's just another regular map that you can just kill, shoot, and deathmatch on. But it would make it much easier to film without a blizzard on Icebound, but you know, it is what it is. No, yeah, Rex, I hear you, man. I understand both sides of the spectrum, and I'm just kind of like, I'm not really partial to either side. It is what it is, you know. When it comes down to it, they're gonna do what they want to do, and that's really it, because it's the gamers that run MGO2, not the conservatives or whatever, you know. What the fuck is the word? I can't even think of it. I want to say it like it, I don't even know. Whatever. I've made my point, so I'm gonna go to this rail bridge. Or maybe I should put. I think I need more spies. Conservative or orthodox. Tradition. It might be traditionalist is the word I might be thinking of. I mean, at this point, I'm just rambling, and I think you all understand the what I'm getting at. I think, you know, it's the new generation versus the old. It's, you know, it is what it is. If the code is up there. If Nitroid really wanted, he can make his own server. And I think that'd be a great idea if Nitroid had his own MGO server, or one of us had it, because I think it might be able to attract a bigger player base. But you know, the new generation is in charge of MGO, because you got a kid that knows how to run the program, so he's going to do what he wants, and at the end of the day, that's what it is. So. I think if you have a team keeping the MGO2 community alive and they decide to make changes, so be it. You can either have a changed version or you can have nothing at all. What's better? And that's pretty much, that's true. You know, we should be happy that MGO2 is back, because when it shut down June 12th, 2012, I never thought I'd ever play it again, to be honest with you. I've heard rumblings that they were working on it, and there was a guy that was always commenting on my videos, who's a big shot on there now, and he was always like, oh, you gotta come to MGO2, they're really it's gonna take off. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And sure enough, it did. And 2 years later, I was on it. But yeah, I love having MGO2, and just the option to do it is great. So I don't think what they've changed is harming the overall experience. So. Taliko's a nutritionalist? Or nutritionist? I'm thinking traditionalist. We had more spies. Damn, I can't keep up with all this. Yeah, the EU players are jerks. Specs is EU, but F that guy. And his lizard squad. Find this valuable item. My voice is shot. I want to see them add more maps into that MGO2.
Huh? What the?
Nothing here. Oh, that's what I need. England left European Union, Brexit. Nah, man, that went over my head. I don't know my European current events. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this.
Just my imagination.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. That's where we're going. We did it. Finally found it. Brisket. Isn't that like that's food. Isn't that like something southern something? Or am I thinking grits? Where would you get a brisket at a barbecue? I hate this camera. The Patriots. I think the headset guys are here. Nope, I can get away with a little Johnny. Rex, we just gotta play with the Japanese.
Answer me.
What's that?
Oh, nothing here. Do this.
Who's
Shit.
that? The enemy's here!
Get in there. We're safe.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert
I don't
formation.
even know where I am.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Are they speaking Russian in this game? Yo, you do a kickflip. You gonna buy that game? The new one? My brother's all telling me it's gonna be really good, but I'm not buying it. I'm not believing it, is what I'm saying. You went on a whole rant on the phone when I was like, yeah, that game's gonna be trash. Just like every game that's been coming out is trash. And you're like, not every game is trash that's coming out.
What happened?
They haven't released a
We're
good
under
Tony
attack.
Hawk game in over 15 years.
HQ.
This is HQ.
That's
This
insane.
is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
This guy's gonna...
Oh!
I was just about to say he's gonna faint.
Damn it, we lost one. Select the next soldier immediately.
From my experience with games. Alright, well the remake is not gonna be good.
Who's that? Oh. HQ. Oh.
This is HQ.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with 5. The physics. Oh,
Acknowledged. Eliminate
telling
all
you
enemies.
shit. Give it a little. Yo, I hope Superman's in the game. Like the song. Or else it's not Tony Hawk. And I think Rose can attest to that. I don't think those guys knew I just left. I don't even know where I'm going.
The enemy's here. It's the enemy.
Oh, I do have a gun, right? Lil Wayne, what? Ooh, that guy's toast.
Damn,
He ain't ever
we
coming
lost.
back.
Select the next soldier immediately.
I think I gotta go into that building there. Give me the snake.
happened?
Fell asleep. I suck at this game.
What happened?
What happened? Rise and shine.
Huh?
There we go.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Come. Who's that?
What's going on out there?
HQ,
This is HQ.
enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all
Headshot
enemies.
exploit, huh? They won't find me up here. They're not even supposed to be up here. Da 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 da.
It's the enemy.
I need a little consecutive. Ah, shit. There it is. I need this. Has to be quick. Auto aim. I think I remember that, but I don't remember that. So Steve, are you getting the new Tony Hawk? Anybody else getting the new Tony Hawk? Do you guys think Jack Black's getting the new Tony Hawk? Ooh, I know this mission. Yeah, that one. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 + 2 = 3. Fucking camera again, man. I wonder if it'll have online play. What's up, Rex? What do you got here? Like a marathon? Like a all day kind of thing? Boktai. Therm G. I mean, yeah. can't see. This is worse than Snake's Revenge. You want? Yeah, make me a list. Yeah, I'm open to play anything related to Metal Gear, because obviously I'll be playing Snatcher and Police Knots at some point. Zone of the Enders. I should not be in this room. Assassin's Creed, I could. The problem is, though, is that I don't know these games very well, so it's going to be like a Konami Wild Racers. It's going to be, you're going to be watching me struggle with the game, and I don't know how long it's going to, it's kind of like, what else? Like playing Rising, like I'm not comfortable playing it, but I mean, I will play it at some point, but I don't know the game very well. And I'm not confident enough to run through it with ease. Silent Scope too. I've never seen Snake in Super Smash. I only own the games. I never really played them. I was never really a Smash guy. That was Steve's game, really. Like he was the one that got that on the 64, and then so I never really like grew attached to it. Chicken Run. What about Sneak King, like the Burger King game? Is this canon? What, Chicken Run or Silent Scope? He almost had a release in Silent Hill. I don't want to know what that means, but okay. Chicken Run. That is a Burger King game, right?
What's that?
Ah, shit.
The enemy's here.
That sounds like the MGO guy. The enemy's here. He'd be like, come on, we gotta sneak this. Chicken. Yeah, it's an English movie, right?
What? Huh?
Nothing here. That scared me a little
What's
bit.
wrong?
I
Your
wasn't
circuit's gone
expecting
dead. Give me a status report.
He ain't coming back, dude. He's a goner. I should have been this guy the whole time.
Just my imagination.
Just the box.
What? Huh?
Nothing here. Yeah, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing here. Ooh, what's this? I hope it's a gun. My gun! TNT.
Just my imagination.
Just a box. CQC.
What?
You don't have CQC. It's over. It's done.
HQ.
This is HQ.
You can talk as many spoilers as you want. Except I don't think Steve has played it. Look out. Ooh, I need this.
It's the enemy! Oh! Oh! Oh!
According to this, Sokolov is alive. And so is Johnny Five. Number 5 is alive. Oh, I need TNT. Oh, I got TNT. I'm a genius.
HQ.
And they said there's no coming back from that when you get punched in the barrel. Nice shoes. Oh, that was Grandin that got punched in the barrel. And you never see him die on screen. Yeah. You never see Sokolov die on screen.
This is HQ.
This is
Yo,
patrol.
time to plant
We've
the
lost
bomb.
the enemy.
Steve,
Alert formation.
the bomb has been planted. And I've got
Acknowledged.
Austin's
The enemy
eggs.
is still nearby.
You should be more careful. Snake. The inner walls of this storage facility are more fragile than they look. With the way you planted that bomb, the blast would have been far too powerful. You would have ended up cutting off your
We
own
never
escape
actually
route.
see him die,
You're so
my
focused on completing
darling.
the mission that you neglected your own personal safety. Nasty habits are hard to kick. Eh, Snake?
Python, you dismantled the bomb, but you couldn't have had enough time.
Yo, he froze it.
Time. I had plenty. All I had to do was flash freeze the detonator, and poof! No more explosion.
Good point. And Running Man kills himself.
Python, so you were alive all this time. What happened to your body?
It has been a while, Snake. How long's it been since our last mission together? Nearly 10 years? We were both so very young back then.
Oh yeah.
When the boss vanished, and I didn't know what the hell I was
Stillman is like Coldman's theme or something now, or Hot Cold Man.
one of the few people I could
Cold
always
Hot Man.
count on in battle.
Die Woman.
I thought you were dead. You were wounded on that top secret mission in Vietnam.
Yes, I was. At one point,
I was within an
Sad
inch of
Man's
death.
theme is what I was thinking of. Thank you.
My body lost the ability to regulate its temperature. Left unchecked, it would rise continuously, uncontrollably. Eventually, my body would literally burn itself up. Without this suit and its liquid nitrogen filling, I wouldn't be
Because
able to
Dr.
survive
Madnar's
more
a
than
punk-ass
half a day.
bitch.
But this suit has also made me a superior soldier.
They didn't have the budget, yeah. In fact, wasn't Madnar supposed to be at Meryl's wedding at the end? But they took him out?
At this stage I control. Not even your famous CQC will work on me.
But Python, why? You're a good man. Why join Jean's rebellion?
It's my salvation.
And about the CQC as well. And why Snake knows CQC. I don't know, I just knew it. That cookie cutter CQC.
You're a legend. A hero. You bested the boss. The CIA knows it. So they search for a soldier
The water's soft.
strong enough to take you down if you ever betrayed them. They chose me. I'm the anti-Snake. And I'm the one man who can break you! Ever since I came back to Fox, I've been sent to do nothing but wet works, so as to keep my assassin instincts nice and sharp. Can you recall those you've killed in battle, Snake? I do. I have nightmares about them, nearly every night. They won't leave me alone. But I've spilled far too much blood by now to ever make amends. The nightmares end today!
Python!
The nightmares, they never go away, Snake.
The moment when we could meet each other face to face on the battlefield as
Raison
enemies.
d'être. Raison
Snake.
d'être.
After I've killed you, my purpose will be fulfilled. Let's go!
Let's go! I hope I get to, like, recharge. And they pull a Peace Walker and say, on the next mission. But they won't. And I'm gonna be this clown on the cap. With no weapon. Yo, I will kick your ass.
That's a nice cool breeze. Come get some.
Yes, good. Damn it, we lost.
Jonathan gonna get his ass kicked. What are you doing?
What's wrong? Your circuit's gone dead. Give me a status report.
Might have to restart the mission.
Damn,
I don't
we
have any
lost one.
dudes.
What's wrong? Your circuit's gone dead. Give me a stat.
I don't even have any ration d'etres. I get my ass kicked. If I wait like a few days, I think their health goes up. Wrong. I knew you'd like that, D. I don't have any. And they should get the guy that played Hulk to be Roy Campbell. Roy Campbell. I guess if you guys want a movie. With that Osama bin Laden guy making it, or whatever his name is. Nukes. The Patriots. The father from Malcolm in the Middle as a Roy Campbell. Well, I had him picked out for Running Man, but yes.
Just my imagination.
You know who'd make a good big boss? The Fonz. Alright, Rex, let's see if I can trank this guy. And then I'm gonna call it quits for the night. After the python. Huh? Tom Cruise's vamp? Well, I was thinking Tom Cruise as like Natasha Romanenko. With the bowl cut and everything. Ow! He like freezes weapons, so like CQC is not really a good option, I don't think. Rex, this guy's gonna kick my ass.
Feels good to me. How about you?
Oh, I need this. Wait, what? Just shoot him, then run upstairs, shoot him, go downstairs. Alright, roger that. Why is it all cold in here? Run! I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. Fighting in the chiller. Chill out. That's what I like. You want me to go like here?
That's a nice cool.
Hit him with the. I'm the master of the jungle ambush.
Feels good to me. How about you?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, remember that? That's a nice cool
Good.
breeze. Feels good to me. How about you?
That's fantastic. D, I think I understand why you quit your channel. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just jump over the rails. I won't die, but you'll die.
That's a nice cool breeze. Thanks. I need.
I'm just gonna take him down here.
That's a nice cool breeze. I like to see.
There. Piece of cake. Ah, D, I don't know if I still have that.
I can see why. The CIA was afraid of you.
Now I'll never have to take another life. Looks like I got my salvation after all.
That's enough, Python. No more talk.
What do you think you're doing, Snake?
I'm trying to keep the liquid nitrogen from leaking out of your suit.
Don't do it, Snake. You can't. Your arms will freeze solid before it.
Same Python as ever. Going gets rough, and he gets all hot under the collar. What? You still owe me money from our last poker game. I can't have you dying on me yet.
Oh, he'll die. You will die.
Here I am, still watching your ass.
Still washing your ass.
Remember this, Snake. I followed Gene because he
Damn, I
promised
don't have that
redemption.
Coda conversation anymore.
But soldiers like us.
Oh
won't
wait,
find
I
redemption
do
in the
have it.
Good of the nation, or the hatred of an enemy. Soldiers need a hero.
I got it. I got it.
For whom they can
Word
gladly
789.
risk
Just watch this video and then it'll answer everything for you.
Can you bear the burden of knowing that you hold your men's lives in your hands, Snake? If not, you'll never beat Gene.
Liquid's voice in MGS2 is just for the player to understand that Liquid was taking control of Ocelot. He was never possessed at all. It was just an acting role, exactly like D's saying. It's just to trick the player. And on that note, I think I will call it here. Only I balance the psyche around here. Tell you what he ain't seeing on MGO2. It's trash flying around some of the maps. Or the snow on Groznygrad. Oh, I'm so glad they did that. Because now when we film on Groznygrad, it's going to look a lot better. Yeah, that's true. He could have gotten that arm anywhere. It was definitely a bodybuilder, and I don't think Liquid Snake was that big as far as, like, you know, eBay. Yeah, they could have 3D printed that arm. Thanks, D. Thanks for coming out, man. I like it when you come out because you're like my master miller of all things Metal Gear. And Rex is like, Rex is like Sigint. You put Portable Ops Sigint. One of your fans. That was you on the radio. These guys are still talking? I'm surprised. This was a pretty good turnout for Portable Ops. I didn't think anybody was going to watch. Especially last night. I was just kind of dicking around and testing out Portable Ops Plus and just kind of getting used to the controls. I had like nobody come out, so I didn't think it was going to be a big hit tonight. But we had 9 people at one point. Whoa! Alright, I'm done with these. I'm just going to have to repeat this conversation when I load the game next time. So we'll pick up next weekend. We'll probably beat it on Friday night, and then Saturday we'll do a little Snake versus Monkey, and the following weekend I will play Police Knots. We'll see if I can get on fairly early because that's a pretty lengthy game. I want to say it takes anywhere from 7 to 11 hours to beat Police Knots, from what I recall. But yeah, so. So I'm gonna turn this off in the midst of your CQC ARM conversation, and I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. If I don't sound it. So cool, guys. All right, thank you for tuning in, and most importantly, thank you for subscribing, all of you guys, because I'm sure you are. Or if not, you're gonna do it right now because you love the channel. And I'm gonna go to bed. So cool. I'll see everybody next weekend for more Metal Gear streaming content.